Good evening. Hamburg Tower. We're doing another tower stream. That's one of the positions I'm mostly looking forward to. Just have some fun, have some chat and all that stuff. So just switched in now because we have a landing. Ryanair landing, let's see. But it looks smooth. Looks, yeah. Not a Ryanair landing. And yeah, thank you guys. Luftfahrt 3 Lima Oscar, wind 13, correction 310 degrees, 13 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, vorbei.
Takeoff, runway 33, Lufthansa 3 Lima Oscar, bye bye, have a nice evening.
Yannick and Vazzy, thanks for joining in and leaving there your subscription. Ryanair 9987, welcome to Hamburg Taxi Lufthansa Delta 1, hold short of runway 33. Moin moin, Mr. Lane Penguin.
Runway 33, Ryanair 9987.
Thank you for your Prime sub. I do have a shortcut for it, but my Stream Deck is not working. So yeah, thank you everyone for using your Prime sub with me and not with someone else. So yeah, good to be back. Some reasonable temperatures right now, so I have the motivation to stream now, and we'll see. And hopefully everything is working. I know, okay. YouTube is working as well. It's on excellent. Excellent. That's good. Ryanair 9987, cross runway 33 on the other side. Contact Hamburg apron 121.705.
Cross 33 on the other side, apron 121.705, Ryanair 9987, ciao.
So, as I stated in the description as well, feel free to ask me anything Vatsim related now in live chat or later on in the video. If you see something and you're just not sure how you would react in that situation, just ask. We're here to help each other. This is Vatsim. It's a learning environment. If you really want to learn, that's the important thing, I guess. So that's why I'm doing the streams here. I want to show you the other side. Most people are just V pilots, and some are even ATC, and some ATC might want to look how I'm doing this as well. So hopefully we have a fun evening. We'll do this for the next, I guess, 3.5 hours or something. So I started early with less traffic. I do have an apron because there's a training below. I'm not sure if they stay that long. I guess in the prime time, hopefully there will be another apron. Otherwise, I will do tip down service. But yeah. Thanks for your streams. Thank you. I found this wonderful hobby and now I have my S1 rating. That's cool. And I'm patiently waiting in Hamburg waiting list. In that case, we will do have contact in some form or another in a couple of months. I don't know. We'll see. Papa Hotel Whiskey pushed quite far into the north. And if you can see that, it's not on Zulu 4. Sometimes that's the problem we do have, as this is a virtual environment. People do have other sceneries, so sometimes the scenery is just okayish for them, but it's not correct for everyone else. So you need to keep that in mind as well. So standard config today means 33 departures to the north, always away from all the pupils living in the south. Hamburg is directly south of the airport. So this is the Hamburg area.
Hamburg Tower, Lufthansa 2 Papa Victor Bravo 4.
Lufthansa 2 Papa Victor, Hamburg Tower, moin, wind 310 degrees, 13 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff.
Runway 33, clear for takeoff, Lufthansa 2 Papa Victor, ciao.
So yeah, standard configuration, 3 departures, 2-3 arrival. Hamburg always has is using both runways if possible, but only one for landing, one for departure. That way we can use that as best as possible. Why a runway cross? You won't find that very often in Germany because of the wind. We are close to the south. You usually have the wind west to east or something like that because the wind just flows that way. But in Hamburg, well, it's always circling that way. Hamburg has a runway cross, so we can operate with any wind. What's coming in there? Cessna 680. That's a jet, isn't it? Let me see the flight strip. Citation Sovereign. Okay. I didn't know the 680 yet. No way, how? Well, what do you mean? Kriegseat?
Schönen
So.
guten Tag, Hamburg Tower, Papa Hotel Whiskey X-Ray Delta, Runway 33 Bravo 5, ready for departure.
Papa Hotel Whiskey X-Ray Delta, Hamburg Tower, moin. Wind 310 degrees, 13 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, Runway 33, Papa Hotel Whiskey X-Ray Delta, danke.
Moin. Ja. Keine Ahnung. Ich glaube, ein Approach kommt bald. So, Papa Hotel Whiskey is displayed as Malif, but no, it's not a Malif. So that's the best what model matching does. Tries to find anything which maybe fits in. Better than nothing. Better than seeing an invisible diploma. Aber danach eventuell, weil die gehen bald dann auch raus irgendwann. Kannst dich ja danach buchen. Ja, hallo. Ah. Trying to find something to eat. We're just discussing about stuffing the other positions down below me, so I don't have to do top-down service in the evening when it's getting a lot more full. So if I can do just tower, it means I can chat a lot more with you. But hopefully, I hope some VFR traffic or something like that is coming inside our CTR today, because well, it's a lot more interesting for you to watch, I think. Stay hydrated. So, nothing special right now, just some IFR business. And hopefully we get some action in the next couple of 60, 70, 80 minutes or something. So if you didn't know, the prime time in Germany or northern Western Europe is something like 7 o'clock in the evening, or between 7 and 8 o'clock in the evening up to 10 o'clock in the evening. So if you're from some other part of the world, that's 18 Zulu to 20 Zulu. That's the compact most prime time where every hobbyist is flying around, I guess. Because they do have family business, most of us have. And you do have your evening dinner and then you're going to fly. That's how it works usually. DJ Batu, hi. How long is your plane today? up to, as I just said, prime time is up to 20 Zulu usually. So for the next 3.5 hours, of course. So feel free. In the late evening, yeah, maybe. If there's enough traffic and I'm still fit enough, I will stay a little bit longer. What's a VJA? Oh, really need to learn WestJet to learn some call signs. WestJet. That's nothing flying in Europe, isn't it? Isn't that an US carrier? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. So my camera tool is working, but it's only focusing on my little observer plane because there's just nothing moving right now. There will be an arrival in like a minute or 2 minutes, and then the camera will switch to it. We'll show you the landing. But other than that, it tries to find some standing airplanes and defaults back to my own. I'm flying Eurowings Relops today. Oh, I flew to Rodos around midday and I'm currently boarding for the return flight. Yeah, have a great stream. Maybe we hear each other later on frequency. That would be cool. Yeah, nice. But if it's Relops, you should be in Hamburg before 10 o'clock in the evening because, well, operators are not flying later than that, I guess. So it should be okay. Ja, die haben Verzögerung eingebaut. But I'm not sure. In real life, Hamburg is closed at 10 o'clock? No, 11 o'clock, I think. And you can land up to midnight with heavy fees. Of Oscar Mike Alpha Oscar Hamburg Tower. Hello, no traffic on apron. So wind 290 degrees, 14 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 23, Golf Alpha, good thing.
Yannick, it's Canadian. Speedbird 2 point. Okay. 10 o'clock 40 is something the latest scheduled arrivals. So it's 11 o'clock until operation ends. Okay, I see. So then it's, yeah, it's closed at 11 p.m. and open until midnight with fees. Okay. And after that, it's only emergency, or is the airport really closed? I don't think so. Usually for emergencies, you can always land, so there must be someone there. I don't think they close the doors and go home, everyone, no? Well, could be, I don't know. Timo, yeah, what stream? Thank you. And it's hard to follow me right now in time of summer, because I'm not streaming that regularly anymore. Because it was just too hot, and I'm under the roof here. My streamer room is not the best place to be when it's that hot outside. I do not have air conditioning. For emergency, Hamburg is available 24 hours. Yeah, that's what I found. Because it's a big international airport, isn't it? So they do need to have someone there at all times. They've got quite a few rules and exceptions like that. Yeah, EDDH Bato, of course. I mean, it's all for noise abatement, no? Well, if they could, they would open it 24 hours, I guess. Hey mate, sorry couldn't be there today. I'm currently on a long-haul flight to Vancouver. Nice. And we'll be landing in your area shortly. Take care. Yeah. Same to you. Have fun. And happy landings. So there you go. The Go Mao. That was the jet. No? So Sovereign. Cessna Sovereign jet. Oh, nice representation, isn't it? Looks good. I cleared him. Actually, I forgot to click it on. That's why I did. If you give a clearance out of 10 miles or something, it's still like 3-4 minutes away. And when the airplane is close for landing, you maybe don't remember if you gave him landing clearance or not. That's why we do have an helper for it in the tag. We can click, okay, he's clear to land. Or otherwise, it's showing up in the last 1 minute arrival, I think. It's blinking up in the end even. Christoph to 9er Rescue, Hamburg Tower, hello.
Christoph to 9er Airborne BWK, Information Zulu on board, Destination Harbor.
Christoph to 9er, no radar contact yet, so you're not at 200 feet, I guess. Wind, the field 290 degrees, 14 knots, QNH 1022.
1022, Christoph to 9er.
Airplane. I think it's here. BWK, yeah, there he is. Hard to spot. Ooh. Please don't crash. You can always go around. By the way, I love that translation for our English viewers. Which translation? Not sure. Golf Alpha Oscar, welcome to Hamburg. Taxi generation parking. Left by Delta 1.
Left by Delta 1, general aviation. Golf Alpha Oscar, thank you.
There he is, Christoph. But it's not the real Christoph, because I do not have liveries for it. So I guess at least it's not an Airbus A320 flying as helicopter. It's actually some form of helicopter being represented here. I think that's a big step forward. German English above text? Okay, I see. Yeah, well, actually, I'm doing all the Vatsim streams for a couple of years now, in English only. Of course, if someone asks something in German, I'm German native, so of course I can chit-chat and answer in German as well, but I want to be inclusive for everyone, and, well, actually English is the most common nominator for everyone. Especially in a hobby like Vatsim. Virtual aviation, usually it's English. So, was an easy step, but hard to master. No, I'm not mastering it. But speaking freely was a big one. Christoph Tom 9er, Roger. Wind still at the field, 290 degrees, 14 knots. Paul, da wird aus dem Namen mal ein Good Evening. Yes, Good Evening.
Golf Alpha Oscar shut down. Thanks for the excellent service. Bye-bye.
Thanks for flying to Hamburg. Bye-bye. What's the English translation for moin? That's simple. It's the same word everywhere on the earth. It's just moin. The same as you do not translate howdy or hey mate. Just a local one. You just learn it. Oh, A350 on the 18th stance. That's not working out usually. Yankee 1, not open for big wingspans. Only medium can operate there, but yeah. What can we do? I mean, they locked in there, so we need to just look away for that case. But we'll never taxi one into that bay. It's all for hello, hi, good morning in all one package. Yes, good evening, good night, just say moin. WestJet, interesting. Yeah, I was asking that. I didn't know about WestJet. I was looking out and yeah, looking now at the livery, I think it's an US carrier. So that's why I didn't know it. But I'm not that good with call signs, as regular viewers know here. And so I try to be suspicious, but not demanding. I'm not being judgmental or whatever. You never know. Canadian, I see. But why the hell is he in Hamburg? You never know. You never know. Sometimes, I mean, people just, maybe he's a Canadian, so maybe he's flying a local one. Let me see. Pilot? No, I don't see. Didn't specify that. But yeah, well, he's flying from Hamburg to Copenhagen, which doesn't make sense as WestJet. But yeah, who are we to judge? If you want to fly, you fly, don't you? It's okay. You can even fly dead airlines. Why not? Ooh, what's that? So we do have, I'm not even sure. There's a red warning here, but I don't know how to get, how can I get the warning of such a, of the departure list? I'm not sure. Jo, moin.
Hamburg Tower, good afternoon, nearing 5 Mike uniform address 23.
Roger, stand by. Bearings 5 Mike, uniform Hamburg Tower, hello, wind 290 degrees, 14 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
Runway 23, clear to land, nearing 5 Mike uniform.
Ja, Wetter schön. Kannst ja rausgucken. Standard-Config, 23 Arrival, 33 Departure. Du hast ein Aller über dir. Du hast mich als Tower und alles voll besetzt. Ich glaube kein Lübeck, kein Finky. Ne, genau, gibt keine Absprachen. Also erstmal alles nach Standard. Wenn du irgendwas willst, du kannst mich auch gerne anrufen. Sagt er und hat sein Programm nicht an. Kleinen Moment. Need to get my internal communication tool online here. So, okay, now I've got it. Ach so, ja, dann neue ATIS, vergessen, ATIS.
Tower, is that 225? Bravo 4 ready.
WestJet 225, Hamburg Tower, hello, liner runway 33. New departure frequency when passing 2,000 feet. Hamburg approach 120.540.
Okay, 171 after 2,000 and line up on waiting runway 33 at Bravo 4 WestJet 225, thanks.
So I guess he's a Canadian. So now I've got an Hamburg approach. That's what you got the half of the handoff. He just called in and said he's online. So I told him my runway configuration and which stations are there and weather and all that stuff. So you know how to start and that there are no direct changes to the SOPs right now. We're doing everything after standard operation procedures for now until we decide to deviate from them. So that's important for someone taking over a position so he gets the picture as soon as possible. Or for safety.
Moin, Christoph Tunainer Rescue.
Christoph Tunainer Rescue, Hamburg Tower.
Christoph Tunainer Airborne at the Harbor Destination Sana Kliniken Lübeck, request to leave CTA direct Lübeck.
Christoph Tunainer, Roger, active runway 23 for landing 33, departure QNH 1022, proceed as requested.
Proceed as requested, QNH 1022, standard config, Christoph Tunainer.
So, direct Lübeck means just out here, nothing I need to worry about in this runway configuration. WestJet 225, wind 290 degrees, 1 for knots, runway 33, cleared for takeoff, bye-bye.
Runway 33, clear for takeoff, WestJet 225, thanks, have a good one.
Wings 5 Mike Uniform, welcome to Hamburg. Taxi left via Delta 1, hold short of runway 33.
Left Delta 1, hold short of runway 3 for Wings 5 Mike Uniform.
So, sometimes controllers really get stressed about helicopter service. Nothing to worry about, really. They can fly on their own. Mostly pretty good as well, because you're not flying something complicated as a rescue helicopter if you don't know what you're doing. Not always, but most of the time. So they usually report what they're going to do. Then I just evaluate if this bothers me, and I give them the information about my area, where they need to caution, for example, the landing runway. They need to know it so they can try to avoid it, and then they can just fly. Traffic information, goodies. Moin, Christoph, hi. Und Martin, hallo. Viel Spaß. So Martin is my Hamburg approach today. Eurings 5 Mike Uniform, cross runway 33 on the other side. Contact Hamburg apron 121.705. Bye bye.
Cross runway 33 in contact apron 121.705. Eurings 5 Mike Uniform.
Flying helicopter is great. No, it's magic. Because I have no clue how this is working. I don't even get the physics of flying a helicopter. Can't grasp that concept. I think I'm just too stupid for that. So, if I see a good helicopter pilot in a simulator or in all the documentations or something, Feuer and Flamme and all these rescue documentations, I'm just seeing magic. I like it. It's great. It's astonishing, but nothing I would rather do in a simulator.
Christoph 29er leaving CTR 1900 feet.
Christoph 29er, Roger, approved to leave.
Proof to leave, Christoph 29er, bis später.
So he reported even the border of the CTR on his own, because he's not flying over reporting points. That's an interesting thing. Reporting points and the reporting routes are just a convenient way to have a route without really describing it, but they are not mandatory. So they are mandatory to report, but if I as an tower allow in an individual way out of the control zone or into the control zone, that's perfectly fine. Just each side needs to know what the other one means. Let's say we're on different positions for the same plan. So yeah, rescue helicopter will not fly into the control zone usually via any reporting points. Why? I mean, they are not flying for fun. They are flying for an intent. So they're usually flying directly on the most possible secure direct way to their destinations. Niels, hi. Questions. What do you use for the Sims that tracks the planes and keep following them? Just curious. Yeah, happy to answer. That's a plugin for X-Plane 12. It's not MSFS because I think MSFS has now something similar called Chaseplane. But for X-Plane 12, there's a free plugin called ABC, a better camera plugin, which now, since a couple of weeks or some month now, has a tower spot view, which I'm worked together with the developer and helped him test it. I'm very happy for that. Yeah. Wahrscheinlich nicht, ne? Lübeck, direkt nördlich vom Platz, innerhalb der CTA. Siehst du auf den Karten, da ist ein Helikopter in und out, West, Ost. Deswegen, ja, deswegen soll man die Platzrunden nicht unbedingt im Norden machen, weil man da direkt immer über ins Krankenhaus rauscht. Yeah, so I was just asked about the clinicum, so the hospital in Lübeck, and it's just north of the field inside the control zone. You see it in the maps. And I just told them that's usually the reason why you do not do traffic circuits in the north, because that's in the beginning of Lübeck city, while in the south there's nothing. There's just grass and trees. So you better use that as well. But also you're always overflying the hospital. For two reasons this is not good, because the emergency route for helicopters is there. And of course, there are ill people there. I'd say you always, and yeah, well, you are a noise hazard, no? as a small airplane. These small airplanes are very loud as well, and I'm always wondering, because when they cross my living area here, because they're only flying at 2,000, 3,000 feet, and then this is enormously loud. I mean, you can listen to airplanes in 36,000 feet. You can recognize them, yes, of course. But it's something different if you have a passing airplane, even if it's a small one at 3,000 feet. Holger, moin. Above the square is the university, yeah. Wants to go to the Sana Clinic, I think. That's Lübeck city center. I see, yeah, I don't know. In that case, no worries. I only know the hospital direct in the CTR because that usually matters for me as a Delta CTR. But flying directly into the inner city is not really, I mean, it doesn't look like that. Sana Klinik and Uni Lübeck. Yeah, they're directly north of the field. That's the two I meant. So Lübeck is in this area here. So yeah. And look at that. That's exactly the northern traffic circuit. It will fly directly between them or over them. So if you can, as a tower, please use the south one. Is it okay to fly Viva at Hamburg? Yeah, of course. Of course it is okay. If there's too much traffic, you will know. In that case, we will try to work you in. But if it's too much, then you may get waiting times. I was wondering what the procedure in Germany is. Is it required to request startup in a single engine plane? It depends on which airport you are. In Hamburg, no. There are some of the major airports who have a startup, even with the clearance, where you need to talk to. I think Munich, Düsseldorf, Cologne maybe? I'm not sure. But yeah, usually. And the... Hamburg Tower? Yeah, come on. But yeah, what was my thought? On Vatsim, we cannot see if you've turned on your motor or your engine or not. Because actually you need it in a small airplane to get electricity. You need your generators. Otherwise, if you're listening for 30 minutes, some airplanes just get down if they're simulated well enough. So yeah. But depending from where you are, in Germany or in whole Europe, we do not have the concept of ramps. So please be aware, all parking positions are under control. So you need to call in if you'd like to taxi and get aerodrome informations and all that stuff. How often do you go live so I can fly from the airport next time? Usually I'm not doing tower streams because I'm a center controller, so I've got the full game of Vatsim, so bottom to top. So usually I'm not allowed to control tower because there's demand on the radar position. Going to Charlie Alpha Hamburg Tower. Hello. Wind check 30 is 14 knots. Maybe one departure. I'm not sure how fast the receiving airplane is. If he would be voice, I just know that he can, but as in receiving, never know. But receiving is always better as just text. So home event. Best way is to follow my channel as a subscriber so you get the alerts for when I plan the streams. I usually plan them a couple of days in front. Beforehand, that's the word. The good side of only having a tower rating in Hamburg, yes, just extend my visit once again. Yeah, if you're only allowed to do tower, then you are the happy person in events. Because as a radar controller, I can't get 2 positions at the ground, even if I want. Oh, well, that's a nice livery. Oh. And no one is calling me. Wings to Charlie Alpha, wind 30 degrees, 1 for knots, runway 23, clear to land.
Runway 23, clear to land, wings to Charlie Alpha.
Hamburg Tower, low, Condor 225, holding short, 33.
Condor 225, Hamburg Tower, hello. Kommt die Air France? Air France 3-1 Lima Yankee. Ah, there you are. Line up runway 33. Thank
Hamburg
you.
Tower, hello, Duke and Delta 907, Sierra Papa, short of Alpha 6, runway 33, ready for departure.
Delta 907 Sierra Papa, Hamburg Tower, hello.
Hamburg.
Jo, ich habe jetzt erst einen A318. Oh, Bambolin. Danach habe ich einen kleinen, der nach Lübeck fliegt. Light Type. Kannst du mir den schnell rausdrehen, weil ich da hinter einen A350 Weser habe?
Also erst der 380, dann der Light Type nach Lübeck, den ich dir rausdrehen soll, und dann der, okay, ja, ich check, ja.
Nee, A318.
18, 8. Ja, nee, gerne,
Ja.
mach ich.
Baby Airbus. Okay.
Jo.
Air France 31 Lima Yankee, wind 300 degrees, 1 for knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff. Bye bye. That's the baby Airbus. Hello, Triton Man, hi. Übrigens to Charlie Alpha, taxi left via Delta 1, hold short of runway 33.
Left Delta 1, hold short 33, wings to Charlie Alpha.
Condor 225, line up runway 33. There will be one intersection departure in front of you.
Lining up runway 33, roger, Condor 225.
Delta 907 Sierra Papa, line up runway 33, cross runway 23.
Line up runway 33, cross 23 for Duke 7, Sierra Papa.
I think the Duke 7 Sierra Papa is now a valid call sign in AK Ireland as well. I read something like that a couple of months ago, but it's just unusual. I learned, of course, the full call sign, or Delta Sierra Papa, the first and the 2 second last, but I think you can also say the type and the last 2. So Duke Sierra Papa or something. So light behind medium means 5 miles. So from the cross, it's something like 4.5 miles. After that, because it's counted when the airplane takes off, then I need the wake separation. Yeah, in the years, they always start with the type, which is pretty okay. It's okay for FAA, but it was not okay for ICAO. Since a couple of months ago, I think. Yeah, I'm still learning, Mr. Zudi. Wake turbulence is the thing. I'm not sure why the Air France is that slow. Duke 70 Papa, wind 300 degrees 1 for knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, bye-bye.
Clear for takeoff, Duke 907, Sierra Pop. Thanks, good night.
How are we? We're good, thank you. Stony, thank you for 39, ma'am. Yorix to Charlie Alpha, cross runway 33, on the other side, contact Hamburg apron, 121.705, bye-bye.
Cross runway 33 and on the other side 121.705. Your wings to Charlie Alpha.
Ooh, Torben! 63 months. Wow. I don't even know it. It's more than 5 years, isn't it? No, 12? 5, 12? That's more than 5 years. Torben, many thanks. Guys, you got some big numbers there. Time flies, I guess. Yes. Mr. Zodiac, thank you. 77 month. Wow. That's crazy. It's crazy. So now I need to wait. It's a slow climber, but he will fly to the east. And to just listen to the approach on the background coordination, he will try to turn him away from the departure as soon as possible. And then I can send the Condor behind that because he will just eat it. Hamburg Tower.
Du kannst die hintere Departures auch gerne mit 2000 gleich, sobald die Duke bei 3000 ist, rausschicken.
Ja, A350, ne? Der frisst das sofort auf. Ich warte eben, bis die nach rechts wegdreht. Ist eine Weser, die dreht nach links weg.
Jo, dann machen wir so.
So, it's enough now. Honda 225, wind 300 degrees 1 for knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, bye-bye.
33, clear for takeoff, Canal 225, danke, tschüss.
Not sure about that livery. It's not a Condor livery. It's some white star on a red background. Not sure what that is. You will see that in a second when it switches back to the departure. An apron is filling up. Nice. A lot of visa.
Hello, Nordic 22 Fox on the ILS 23.
Nordic 22 Fox dropped Hamburg Tower. Hello. Wind check 300 degrees, 1 for knots, 1 departure.
On departure, it's Nordic 22 Fox shop.
It was my first channel I sub. Thank you very much for staying all the time. Not sure what that livery is about. But looks cool. Looks a little bit like the new Lufthansa ones, huh? In the front, at least. Did we lose someone? I do not remember sending last arrival over to the apron. Happens. Ooh, what's that? Why is there a 1 at my plus? Start a poll, start a Q&H. Okay. Never did that on YouTube. So they are new. There are new engagement games here. I didn't know that. Cool.
Wizard 29 Charlie, radio check.
Wizard 29 Charlie, Hamburg Tower, read you 5 on frequency 126.855. How do you read?
225, thank you. Ich habe nicht gesehen, dass Ground da ist. Ich wechsle zu Ground. Once ist es eine 705 bis Air 29 Charlie.
Better it is. So, as you see, a VFR started in Uetersen. It's called Uetersen. I always have to think about Uetersen and Uelzen. Don't know why. And right now, my mind bridge is Uelzen, Florian Uelzen. So that's the south one at Hanover. Nordic 2 to Foxtrot, the wind 300 degrees 1 for knots, runway 23, clear to land.
23, clear to land, Nordic 2 to Foxtrot.
Because of Timo, yep. Because of Timo. So, Nordic landing. I never know if it's Red Nose or Nordic or whatever they call themselves from one of the distinct and extincted, or how is it called, from the suspended airlines or whatever. There are like four names out for the Red Nose airlines. So it's Nordic and Red Nose I know about. And this one was the North Fly? No, North Fly is a virtual airline. That's the Nordic, okay. And sometimes even the pilot doesn't know what his call sign is. It's even more difficult then. Looking at the landing. I need to fly again. Yeah, that looks a landing like I would do after so much time not doing any flights to be concurrent. But yeah, he's down. What do you mean with RCs, Stoney? Not getting what do you mean? Ooh, taking the whole runway. Nordic 2 to Foxtrot, taxi left via Delta 1, hold short of runway 33.
Left via Delta 1 and hold short runway 60, Nordic 2 to Foxtrot.
So yeah, you can see him, there he is. If you pay for the runway, you roll the whole runway. Because, yeah. This part of the runway needs to be used as well, I guess. He just added like 5 minutes of taxi time. Usually pilots try to exit via Delta 7, latest Delta 4. This is just like the sim session. Yeah. That's it. Everything happens somehow. In a sim session, we usually compress all these unusual things into one sim, but yeah, everything of that really happens. It takes some time. Huh? Now we've got the whole runway to get back. It's always a thing. As an Hamburg Tower, you sometimes just forget the airplanes down there. Everything past Delta 4 is usually this is no man's land down here. Apron is getting fuller and fuller. Nice. So that's what Hamburg is. If you stuff it, usually it's getting crowded quite fast. Love it. It's nice. Exactly. He paid for the whole runway. He's taxing back the whole runway. NF3951. I think it was a harsh landing. So he was unstable landing. So he, at half of the runway, he was stabilizing to brake, I guess. So that's why he just took so much time and rolled out. It's okay. Happens. Insert, you can always go around here. I don't have the song on my keys here. Lost the wayfind. Need to get it back. Yeah, fair enough. Haven't seen the touchdown. I saw it. It was unstable and he was landing at the runway cross and wasn't really stable. So he started to really decelerate like at this point here, which makes it reasonable to be at Delta 4, Delta 3, but then he just rolled out. In an event, this would be problematic in Hamburg because you already have the next airplanes behind you. Hi, I'm flying to Hamburg from Munich. Yeah, today and see you soon. Heute im Brüssel-Event?
Hamburg Tower, good day, lot 43 Sierra Tango with at holding point runway 33, ready for departure.
Lot 43 Sierra Tango, Hamburg Tower, hello. Number 2.
Number 3, lot 43 Sierra Tango.
Nordic 22 Foxtrot, cross runway 33. On the other side, contact Hamburg apron 121.705. Bye-bye.
Runway 33 on the other side, apron 121.705. Nordic 22 Foxtrot. Ciao, ciao.
Actually, lot 43 Sierra Tango, line up runway 33.
Line up and wait, lot 43 Sierra Tango.
Usually I try to clear the eastern side as soon as possible.
Ryanair 7 Foxtrot,
But he was too
holding 33 at Bravo 4.
way too slow. Ryanair 7 Foxtrot, Hamburg Tower, hello. Is this MSF 24? This is actually explained 12 because of the plug-in following the airplanes. It's a tower view. Lot 43 Sierra Tango, wind 300 degrees, 14 knots, runway 33, cleared for takeoff. Bye-bye.
Clear for takeoff, lot 43 Sierra Tango. Bye-bye.
Tower Moin, Alpaca 101, DRT request taxi, able Delta 9.
Alpaca 101, Hamburg Tower, hello. Taxi to holding point runway 33 intersection Delta 9er via Delta 1 and Delta 9er.
Holding point 33 intersection Delta 9 via Delta 1 and Delta 9, Alpaca 101.
So, come on, Mr. Lot. Take off, please. So if you're wondering why do I give taxi in this area, as I do have an apron, the GT area is delegated is delegated to the tower, so I can taxi
Hamburg
in and out.
Tower, hello, airing 7273 on the LS runway 23.
Going 7273 Hamburg Tower, hello, 1 departure at Ryanair 7 Foxtrot, line up runway 33.
Line up 33, Ryanair 7 Foxtrot.
Yeah, Pondiv, nice. Hi. So problem, 2 Weser departures. The Ryanair is flying to Gatwick. The lot is flying also to Gatwick. So it's better to have more than 5 miles.
73 on final runway 23.
Going 7273 Hamburg Tower, hello.
Say again for 7273, please.
Hello.
Hello.
Ryanair 7 Foxtrot, wind 300 degrees, 14 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, vorbei.
Clear for takeoff 33, Ryanair 7 Foxtrot.
So landing airplane still 1.5 minutes away. I usually need 10 seconds, 15 seconds until the crossing 33 is clear of runway 23. So that's how we work. If I gave the U-rings already a landing clearance, that would close my runway 33 for takeoff. So now I just wait for the crossing. As soon as the Ryanair is behind runway 23, 23 is independent again.
Charlie, entering Bravo 5.
First U-ring 7273, wind 300 degrees, 14 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 23, airing 7273.
Visa 29 Charlie, Hamburg Tower, hello, line up runway 33, there will be 1 departure.
Line up runway 33, Visa 29 Charlie.
Vatsim doesn't care about your simulator. That's the whole concept of that. As long as you can connect with the client somehow, you can fly together. It's not multiplayer in the simulator or something. It's far away from that. It's a simulation network connecting both sides. Da sag ich mir, soll Gas geben.
Ciao, moin, Christoph, du Nana Normal.
First, Alpaca 101, line up runway 33, cross runway 23.
Line up 33, cross 23, Alpaca 101.
U-ring 7273, taxi left via Delta 1, hold short of runway 33. U-ring 7273, exit left, taxi via Delta 1, hold short of runway 33.
Vacating via left, Delta 1, holding short runway 33, airing 7273.
Alpaca 101, wind 300 degrees, 14 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, vorbei.
Runway 33, clear for takeoff, Alpaca 101, dann bitte land.
Christoph 29 normal, Hamburg Tower, hello.
Christoph 29, 2000 feet, south of Hamburg, VOR, approaching CTR, back to BWK, request to enter.
Christoph 29er, wind at the field 300 degrees 1 for knots, runway config 2333, QNH 1022. Approved to enter direct BWK.
Approved to enter direct BWK, Standard config 1022, Christoph 29er.
So, problem is, the Ryanairs... Ich habe noch eine Weser, soll ich die zurückhalten? Roger. So, that's the important thing as a tower controller. You need to look out what's happening with the traffic you departed. It's not fire and forget. Because the Ryanair is not flying a SID, so the approach has some measurements. There's traffic controlling, whatever, spacing, problem with the pilot. And the next departure I do have here, the Wizz Air, is also a Visa departure.
Charlie, which frequency is the next?
Wizz Air 29 Charlie, please check the ATIS.
Roger.
That's what an ATIS is there for. Going say Echo Lima Hamburg Tower, hello. So, and I asked him if it's okay, but he will now tell me when I can depart. I am an air traffic controller in Central America. Nice. And I want to thank you because thanks to you, I've been able to learn and improve my English so I can manage different type of air traffic. Thank you. And that from a German. Not the best English speaker. Christoph 29er, wind at the field 300 degrees 1 for knots. Approved to leave on ground.
Approved to leave on ground, Christoph 29er.
See, hospital, yes, the hospital is directly in the control zone. If you can see it here, these are all helicopter pads. So they're all in my control zone. They are asking to enter the Delta CTR. They're not allowed to enter them on themselves. Doing 7273, cross runway 33 on the other side, behind the holding line. Contact Hamburg apron 121, decimal 705. Bye-bye. Guten Abend. Lean,
cross
hi.
runway 33 on the other side, 121705. Airing 70 to 73.
How long are waiting times in Germany to be an S2 controller? I don't know. It depends. Depends which airport, depends how active you are in yourself and all that stuff. Between and. But you need a lot of patience and a lot of time. Requesting departure release. Roger. Wizz Air 29er Charlie, wind 300 degrees 1 for knots, runway 33, cleared for takeoff, bye bye.
Runway 33 cleared for takeoff, Wizz Air 29er Charlie, bye bye.
Yeah. And the pilot sounded like, why did I have to wait? Because he wasn't, of course, aware of the traffic in front of him, that I didn't have a departure release. That's what always can happen. The approach denies new departures. I just have to wait for traffic reason. Wings 8, Echo Lima, line up runway 33.
Runway 33, Earings 8, Echoing.
And one important more thing, it's not first come, first serve. Some people need to learn that in the hard way as well. It's always a traffic measurement. And sometimes, if you're flying the same SID at the other pilot or something, you might be sequenced as number 2 or 3, because, or even if your type is not correct for a good departure sequence, if you're way too heavy, you might be in the end of the line. Because otherwise, I need to wait longer than that. I get 3 airplanes out instead of 2 in another sorting manner. So that's what it is. That's what my job is. It's not first come, first serve. Yeah, we do, Dennis, that problem was we do not have slots in that case. Yes, we do have CTOTS time now, but they're usually only for special situations. Other than that, it's more like what's more efficient to get out when people are ready. Wings 8 Echo Lima, wind 300 degrees, 14 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, bye-bye.
Copy, clear for takeoff, thank you, viewing 8 Echo Lima.
Oh, that was a bit early. Whoopsie. All Visa. Usually it's AMLO. UX 9 Charlie Bravo line up runway 33. I really didn't look at. Good evening. Hi, Fabian.
Hamburg Tower, moin, die Jungs,
Still
Bravo at Bravo 5, ready for departure.
UX 9 Charlie Bravo, Hamburg Tower, hello, line up runway 33.
Lining up 33, Jungs, Charlie Bravo.
I thought he was already on frequency. Yeah, let's see. That's another problem of being a streamer. So I'm talking a lot, I'm chatting with you, I'm reading a lot, which means I'm losing, with a lot of experience, I'm losing approximately 25% of my awareness, sometimes 50%. So I need to account for that. That's why I usually do not endorse trainees or new people to directly stream their ATC position, because they need all the awareness to their position and not to the chat and not to the stream. That's the problem with that. I'm doing this for a couple of years now, and it's tower for me. So usually I have 15 more planes at the same time on frequency. But still, I miss some things. It's just a concentration game. And I deliberately lose some of this while giving you my view and trying to be a little more social than in real life. You should see him fly while I stream. Tiamat, thanks. Da geht's raus. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Because they're all flying to the same destination. Yeah, this one is flying to Brussels. I'm just waiting a little bit to ease it up. Would have been nice not to get all the visas now, but that's what it is. Charlie Bravo, some traffic congestions in front of you, so that's why the waiting time. But now wind 290 degrees, 13 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff. Bye bye.
Runway 33, clear for takeoff, no problemo. Jungs, Charlie Bravo. Ciao.
So now we have a Rama and a Visa.
Hamburg Tower, Condor 4 Charlie Lima, schönen guten Abend at intersection Bravo 5, ready for departure, runway 33.
Condor 4 Charlie Lima, Hamburg Tower, hello. After departing Airbus A319, line up runway 33 behind.
After departing Airbus A319, line up and wait runway 33, Condor 4 Charlie Lima.
So even though...
Hamburg Tower, hello, Condor 5 Echo Hotel, at holding point Bravo 4, runway 33, ready for departure.
Condor 5 Echo Hotel, Hamburg Tower, hello. So even if the other Condor pulled in first, I would have chosen the other one for sequencing. Because two visas behind each other need at least 5 miles or even more right now, because the LSOP area is just very close and congested. And the Rama departure goes to the east. So you do someone, you try as a tower, you try as someone west, east, west, east. That's the quickest one. In that case, I could already send him out, I think. Under 4 Charlie Lima, wind 290 degrees, 13 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, bye-bye.
Bravo 4.
Under 4...
Takeoff, runway 33, Condor 4 Charlie Lima, dankeschön, tschüss.
Doesn't look like established. Oscar, Oscar, Romeo, Tango, Delta, Hamburg Tower, hello, 2 departures ahead. Under 5 Echo Mike, line up runway 33.
Condor Echo Hotel, line up runway 33.
I'm signing off here. Yeah, Martin, it's okay. Concentrate yourself.
Hamburg Tower, moin, Delta Foxtrot Mike Charlie Kilo at the GT for taxi.
TIFR. Delta Foxtrot Mike Charlie, a Kilo Hamburg Tower, hello, taxi to holding point, runway 33, intersection Delta 9er via Delta 1 and Delta 9er.
To the holding point, runway 33, intersection Delta 9er via Delta 1 and Delta 9er, Delta Foxtrot Mike Charlie Kilo, thanks.
Under 5 Echo Hotel, wind 290 degrees, 13 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, bye-bye.
Runway 33, clear for takeoff, Condor 5 Echo Hotel, bye-bye.
Hearing 7514 after departing Condor A320, line up runway 33 behind.
After departing Condor, runway line up runway 33 behind, sorry, Hearing 7514.
Hello, I want to apply for ATC in Vatsim, Germany, but I think what's the queue for theory? Depends. Will take quite longer, couple of months now, after we changed a little bit on the system, because we do have too many waiting people in the S1 area. So actually right now I do have left, right, and I just can give them the takeoff clearance as soon as the other airplane reaches the end of the runway, which means they get 3 miles as soon as the second airplane takes off. So, now I need to be a little bit more worried. Hatfu is to the west. I'm sorry. It's not following the Weser, but it's following closer. Yeah, Oscar Tango Delta, expect 1 more departure. I don't understand him. So I will wait as long as I can, because they're flying not the same sit, but the first 20 miles they fly all together. So at like 1 minute, I will give them a takeoff clearance. Oscar Tango Delta, expect landing clearance in 1 minute. Hearing 7514, wind 290 degrees, 13 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, bye-bye.
Runway 33, clear for takeoff, Hearing 7514, danke, tschüss.
And guys, your minima is not the latest point for a landing clearance. The latest point for a landing clearance is over the numbers. It's just the one where you need to be stable and see the runway, of course. Oscar, Oscar, Romeo, Tango, Delta, wind 290 degrees, 13 knots, runway 23, clear to land. And he's still 1 minute away. I tried applying for Estonia, but the queues for theory is 2 years. Okay, yeah, maybe it's 7, 8, 9, 12 months now, right now as well, in Germany. It's just too much popular right now. I mean, where do you come from? Wouldn't it be possible to just control in your own country? Maybe there's not so much to do. Waiting time there. Oh yeah. Looking at the landing here. Hovering. Slamming? Oh, look good. Oh, that's okay. I did a lot worse when I was flying the TBM-9. Some people might remember. I even landed on a golf course at one time with burning engines. Delta Foxtrot Mike Charlie Kilo, wind 290 degrees, 13 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, vorbei.
Runway 33, clear for takeoff, Delta Foxtrot Mike Charlie Kilo. Thank you, bye bye.
Let's see. Oh, actually he's taxi. That's good. Also Tango Delta, read you 1 by 5, not understandable. Taxi left via Delta 7, vacate the runway.
Left Delta 7, exit the runway.
And Oscar Tango Delta, taxi left via Delta 1 to generation parking on your right side. He's holding for B in front of the holding line.
Taxi left Delta 1 to general aviation parking on my left side.
So, of course, once a stream of, I need to say that, please always vacate the runway behind the holding line. Leave the danger area. If you're taxiing to a runway from your parking position, you need to hold short of the holding line, because you do not enter the danger area.
Lufthansa 9 Hotel X-Ray, taxi to Bravo 5.
Mr. 9 Hotel X-Ray, Hamburg Tower, hello, liner runway 33.
Liner runway 33, Lufthansa 9 Hotel X-Ray.
So, just get the concept of danger area, which the holding lines show you. Leave it as soon as possible, but do not enter it. Simple as that.
Oscar Delta is shutting off my engine and disconnecting. Have a good shift. Ciao.
Oscar Tango Delta, bye bye. So waiting a little bit for the Lufthansa, because this is the SF-50 is slow, but it's still a jet. He will turn to the right in a couple of seconds, then it should be okay. No need to push now.
Uniform Bravo 4, we call you when ready for departure.
Under 4 Tango Uniform Hamburg Tower, hello. That's a nice one. Because as an airliner, I expect you to be ready at the holding point. So please tell me if you're not ready. Otherwise, I think you are ready. But Hamburg has so short taxi times that usually some cabins are not ready already. Lufthansa 9 Hotel X-Ray, wind 290 degrees, 13 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, bye.
Runway 33, clear for takeoff, Lufthansa 9 Hotel X-Ray.
I see, Litauen. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure. Yannick, where do you control? Lithuania? Which one were you from the three up there? I always don't get it. Riga is which country? Because they have an VACC. Latvia.
Ready for departure.
Von der 4 Tango Uniform, Line-Up Runway 33.
Landing up 33, 4 Tango Uniform.
Latvia, yeah. Lulapite, Yannick. So Mathilde, maybe if you are from where were you? I'm from Lithuania. Maybe in that case, apply in Latvia? They do have a good and active community there. I know, because some Germans are even there. That train guy, why did they say the stream was yesterday? I don't know. Because it's active now. Yesterday the stream was announced for today. I put it in yesterday, but with the date of today. But yeah, you found it. Nice. Von der 4 Tango Uniform, wind 290 degrees, 13 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, bye-bye.
Runway 33, clear for takeoff, von der 4 Tango Uniform, ciao.
Hello, moin. I got on 25 minutes ago as mentor and put down the volume and just heard my name. Yeah. I'm sorry. On YouTube, I have one local in your area. He maybe wants to join and he can't find one of your 3 countries up there who's accepting any trainees. Will you control tomorrow? I want to fly with you as ATC. No, actually, tomorrow I don't think I'm controlling. Actually, I'm not streaming that often right now in the summer weeks. I will try to do more again, and I still need a better schedule, it's called. Happy to be here now. I'm chatting. But yeah. As long as you follow my YouTube channel, what you hopefully do, you will get the notifications about planned streams. Usually 1 or 2 or 3 days in front, ahead of time. Even we have a queue right now, like at least half a year. Mathilde, did you hear that? Half a year, not 2 years. Go for it. I think what Torben says, of course, initial call should be, I'm ready at Bravo 4 or not ready within 2 minutes or something. Yeah, makes it a lot easier. But if you say nothing, I just think as an airliner, you are ready. And in that case, I fall back to demand that. Because that's what planning is about. Hilix, hi, or Hailey. Hailey, XXX. Oh, an Emirates, 777. Pushed from gate 6, like the real one. Hopefully we can see it soon. Oh, Silix, okay. Helix, Silix, yeah, whatever. Because sometimes people take their name with XX. Nordic 4, Foxtrot, Victor, Hamburg Tower, hello. Wind check 290 degrees, 13 knots. What the most interesting plane you've controlled? Not sure how to answer that because I just give them instructions, so I don't know. For me, it's just a radar contact, isn't it? GTB Voy, thank you for your Prime sub. 6th month already, nice. That means a new coffee cup for you. I think it's a silver one, isn't it? Wow, many thanks. How long will we stay on today? Approximately 2 hours now. So, the rain guy, what's the most interesting plane you've controlled? Maybe because it was most unusual, it was an Antonov in Berlin. Because it needed, after lineup, it needed a long waiting time before it was ready to depart, which made it not that easy looking out for the traffic. Because of course I was misjudging it. And Nordic 4, Victor, Foxtrot Victor, not yet looking at our traffic, but now wind 290 degrees, 13 knots, runway 23, clear to land. In Hamburg, always expect delayed landing clearance due to crossing runway.
Roger, sorry about that.
2 hours more from now on. So it's 8 o'clock in the evening here. I'm usually at least until 10 o'clock in the evening. That's our prime time. Started early. Our prime time ends at 10 o'clock. That's usually how long most of the controllers at least stay or try to get a relief station. Yeah, from Frankfurt to Hamburg, that's a good, nice way. But need to be... I mean, the flight is like 45 minutes, but you need to prepare a lot, and there's a lot of traffic down there, and yeah, try to get it working. Might be even faster to fly from another airport like Stuttgart or Düsseldorf, I don't know. Haven't flown the 738. I don't think I know how to even start it up. With the
Tower, good evening, Eurowings 8 Alpha at Bravo 4, fully ready for departure.
Eurowings 8 Alpha, Hamburg Tower, hello, wind 290 degrees, 13 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, bye-bye.
Runway 33 clear for takeoff, Eurowings 8 Alpha, bye-bye.
Nordic 4, Foxtrot Victor, welcome to Hamburg, taxi left via Delta 1, hold short of runway 33.
Turn left via Delta 1 and hold short of runway 23. Oh, correction, 60.
Yeah, 33 please. Ah, there's the Emirates. I can see it. You can't because it's cropped up there. Damn it. Big boy. Was it a girl? I don't know. Boeing? 777? I don't know. Oh, forgot to set the status. As soon as they're rolling, it's too late anyway. I can't switch my status anymore. So yeah, Eurowings is a big hub in Hamburg. A lot of Eurowings flying regularly in Hamburg. Now it's moving. And a double pushback. I guess that they were waiting because the 777 was on the way. Ooh, thank you, Tiama. I also had this lying around. Thank you for your prime sub. Many thanks. You do have a lot of streamers. You can usually give your prime sub, so thank you. for having it this month in this channel. Yeah, guys, if you're on Twitch and you do have a Prime subscription with Amazon, use it on Twitch.
Hamburg Tower, moin, Emirates 3762 Heavy on Zulu 1, approaching Bravo 4.
Emirates 3762 Hamburg Tower, hello, line up runway 33.
Line up runway 33, Emirates 3762.
Old regular, ex-Mentor. Ein Urgestein von Vatsim. Stefan. Where is he even flying to? Hekka. Hekka is Cairo, isn't it? Egypt? Let me see. Cairo. Nice. It's like a little game. Get the ICAO codes and know where it is. I only gave him a lineup because I want to look how well he's turning. And he's ready. Because of the Nordic. Just try to keep the traffic rolling instead of hard brakes. But usually the runway has priority over any taxiway. But yeah, it takes too long. Nordic 4, Foxtrot Victor, cross runway 33. On the other side, contact Hamburg apron 121.705.
121.705, cross runway 33.
Now I'm depending on the Nordic to cross the runway and not hope before the holding line. Hopefully that works out. Yeah, that's what I thought, because the Emirates 777, they turn very slowly. Just takes time because you need to be extra cautious. So that's okay.
Hamburg Tower, this is Lufthansa 1825, established on localizer runway 23.
So 1825, Hamburg Tower, hello, one departure at Emirates 3762, wind 310 degrees, 10 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, tschüss.
Runway 33, clear takeoff, Emirates 3762, tschüss.
Okay, I'm getting there from Leipzig.
Lufthansa 1825.
Yeah. Not an info you need to read back. It's just an information. Like the wind, it's just an information. I usually do that so that nothing happens, or that it doesn't happen like before. People are saying, so I'm clear to land? No, you're not. You don't hear the words clear to land. You are not clear to land. Easy at that. There she goes. I think it's she. Oh, come on. And my ABC plugin just switched to the Nordic. Damn it. There needs to be some, I don't know, needs to be some prioritization for special airplanes or something you don't usually see or something like that. That would be cool. Oh, why is my hard drive working right now? That's not nice. There you go. Bye-bye. We were in Cairo once or twice, I think, with our group flights. Even with the ATC, I think. But I can't remember. At least when we departed, so the next Sunday there was ATC now. But I think both. So if you didn't know, we for a couple of years, I did group flights where on each weekend or Sunday, we did one more step. So the arrival airport was the departure airport on the next one. Hello, so 1825, still 1.5 minutes left. I call you back.
Runner 5 from Alpha.
Hamburg Tower, Lufthansa 78 Whiskey, hello. On taxi holding point to runway 33.
Lufthansa 78 Whiskey, Hamburg Tower, hello, line up runway 33.
Lining up runway 33, Lufthansa 78 Whiskey.
So 1825, wind 310 degrees, 10 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 23, Lufthansa 185.
Ryanair 5 Romeo Alpha, Hamburg Tower, hello. That was nice turns and we had a lot of fun. Nostalgic, really missing them. Yeah. Haven't been able to really survive them. Or not survive, I don't know how to say. Die bisher nicht wiederbeleben können. Flo, so I opened the most popular islands tower for Sylt for the next hours. Yeah, go for it. It's the most northern airport in Germany. Lufthansa 78 Whiskey, wind 310 degrees, 10 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, bye-bye.
Runway 33, cleared for takeoff, Lufthansa 78 Whiskey. Danke für Ihren Service, schönen Abend, ciao.
Ryanair 5 Romeo Alpha, after departing Airbus A320 Neo, line up, runway 33 behind.
Line up behind A320 Neo, line up behind, Ryanair 5 Romeo Alpha.
Why does the Lufthansa need the whole runway? It's a CRJ. And he's still fast. Not sure about that. You do not need to exit. You need to exit as soon as possible. Lufthansa 1825, taxi via Delta 1, hold short of runway 33.
Taxi via Delta 1, hold short runway 33. Lufthansa 1825.
So it's Lugek to the east, Adeco to the left. Can send him out as soon as possible. Ryanair 5 Romeo Alpha, wind 310 degrees, 10 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, bye-bye.
33, clear for takeoff, Ryanair 5 Romeo Alpha. Danke für den Service, ciao, ciao.
We all love 9-year-old on Vatsim asking what Hamburg VR 5TME. I don't know. It doesn't really depend on the age sometimes. I mean, you need to be 16 to fly on Vatsim now. So, but yeah. Question like that could come from anyone. The problem is, on runway 23, you don't even have a VOR. You have the ILF VOR, but it's not within the ILS. So you usually get 5 miles final, because you can radar that on your own. But you usually do not have a navigation aid there. Unless your cockpit can do it on its own because of GPS and all that stuff, but not a classic VOR in that case. And Hamburg VOR is quite way out. It's for the ILS alignment turn, but not for landing. Damn it! Huh? So he's in the air now, and it's 4.5 miles. Crazy. Because I gave the takeoff clearance as soon as the Lufthansa was like 2 ticks behind the runway. You can really give the takeoff clearance at the end of the runway at like 1.8 to 2 miles. It's more than enough of the momentum. Until the airplane really starts rolling, gets speeds and takes off, the 3 miles are already there. But yeah, if you have 2.9 miles, you fail your CBT. Tower?
Ground, hallo, nur dass du Bescheid weißt, German Cargo 60 fliegt die OID, ist irgendwie unable AMLU, Hamburg weiß Bescheid.
Roger. Und dass der da steht, wo er gar nicht taxieren kann, ist auch egal, ne?
Das weiß er jetzt auch.
Ja, alles klar. Okay. Just got informed about, and that's good that he informed me. The German cargo is, no, it's not the German cargo, is it? Yeah, the German cargo, the box 6A is flying the OID, which means I need to get a departure clearance from Hamburg. A few days ago, got short approach into Hamburg, runway 23 out of 2000. Yep, so a little special, always fun. Also short visual approach makes fun. Yeah, of course, if you're able to, why not? But there was sadly lower clouds layer a few days ago. Otherwise, one have also requested that. Yeah, sometimes it's possible, sometimes not. Lufthansa 1825, cross runway 33. On the other side, contact Hamburg apron 121.705. Bye-bye.
Cross 23, after crossing, contact 121.705 Lufthansa 1825. Danke, ciao.
It's 33, but okay. Call sign Papa Echo Yankee. Okay. Pay. It's not pay? Does it have an IKEA code? No. Yeah, Flo, I mean, you're going to be tower controller in Hamburg as well. Pretty soon, I guess. So out of 2,000 feet always means a lot of coordination because the Hamburg approach can only get you at 2,500 feet. If he wants you to intercept at 2,000 feet and 6 miles, he needs to ask the Hamburg Tower for a release. So depending on the workload, this might be not possible. But yeah, so because he's controlling then inside the tower CTR. As you know, 2,000 feet and below, 2,500 feet and below. So. Oh, it's nice. Guys, it's really nice doing a stream again. Just talking, answering questions. So many good questions about our nerdy Vatsim theme. Really like it. But yeah, so asking Torben and everyone else who knows our group flights, what would you wish for if we start them regularly again? What shall we do then? Continue from where we left? That's like South America, I think. Not sure. I think we were somewhere Rio de Janeiro or something, where we stopped. Or do something completely different? Maybe do group flights without planning and looking what ATC comes online in that time? Maybe check on the day if something is booked or something like that. We could do that. What else? Other than that, we could search for real ops, but that would exclude too many people who would like to just fly what they like to fly. And as we know, when we did our group flights, we usually had so many different airplanes. Some people flying their historic slow airplanes, they maybe even departed an hour earlier because we all catched up anyway. Or some people flying their private jets. And all that stuff. Yeah, so many we could do, really. Chillax, yeah. Have fun. Is Leipzig staffed? Do you have ATC there? But what I will do is I will try and train my A320, A321 from Phoenix and try to get used to it again. I think I haven't started MS 2020 for like, I don't know, a year. Usually using Explain 12 for my tower views, and I haven't been flying really. What a shame, actually, what a shame. But I do have so many other projects. Need to prioritize, and yeah, usually flying was always always a lot of fun. And actually, I miss gravity because the tours there were something to motivate me to fly. To have a plan, a tour I could fly. Sometimes I was doing this in the morning with my first coffee, started the flight and then started to work a little bit while flying and all that stuff. So these tours were really great. Really miss it. Lias, hi. A cool flight I would like to do is Roma Fiumicino to Montreal. Okay, that's a long haul flight. And that even with an historic 747-200. Ay. Shared cockpit even, so you can sleep or what? Damn it. Okay, I haven't been streaming for a couple, maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, and I recognize my voice because I love talking to you, but I'm not used to it anymore. Really need to train my voice. That's stupid, but that's what it is. Wow. And I need to get up. I need to do a break for like 1 or 2 minutes. I already recognize being a little bit dizzy again. Can do after the next departure. Let me try to get some water.
Hamburg Tower, good evening, sir. Papa Echo Yankee 525 at holding on the runway 33.
Why are they calling so late?
Ready for takeoff.
Papa Echo Yankee 525, Hamburg Tower, hello, wind 310 degrees 10 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, bye bye.
Okay, thank you, clear of takeoff, runway 33, Papa Echo Yankee 525, thank you.
Incoming head break, seeing that. In 3 minutes we do have a head break on Twitch, I can't deny. That's my problem with Twitch. Could use that as well. Only flight I've never slept through was one of Vatsim Munich, Los Angeles. I'm not doing long haul flights because it's so devastating if your sim crashes on the end.
Jet 7764, good evening. We are on Bravo 4, ready for immediate departure.
Yeah, there's an airplane in front of you. Jet 7764, Hamburg Tower, hello. After departing Boeing 738, line up runway 33 behind.
After departing aircraft, line up and wait behind. Jet 7764.
It's always funny that they say line up and wait. I mean, line up means you need to wait because you do not have a departure clearance. You can only line up and hold the position. So that's why I'm not telling it. I like how it was. We just flew what you planned. I didn't mind if ATC is online or not. It was just fun if they came online for us. And no real ops group flying. No, that's hell of pre-planning, I guess. Just do what you did every Sunday. Yeah, for the classic one. Ja? Ja, wenn sie noch runterkommt. Waiting a little bit longer than I have to. In 3103 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff. Vorbei.
Runway 33, clear for takeoff. Thank you very much for the service. Have a nice evening. Get jet 7764.
That doesn't sound right. Ist die Pay dann nicht ihre SIP geflogen oder warum ist sie so nah? Sorry, ich habe extra noch ein bisschen länger gewartet. Nö. Erstmal Climbing 9er gleich, wenn sicher ist. Und dann zieht die andere ja eh weg. Abflug geht ja erstmal geradeaus noch, ne? Du kannst das jetzt nochmal erklären. Getting some fresh air. At least it's not that warm outside anymore. Getting crazy again next week, I think. I mean, like WTF, we were always 10 or more aircrafts flying every Sunday in a good manner from A to B. Yeah, there's nothing like that today, nowhere. I don't know if there are good flights.
Ready for departure.
So, 9er Mike, Hamburg Tower, hello, wind 310 degrees, 10 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, vorbei.
Runway 33, clear for takeoff, Lufthansa 9er Mike, danke, schönen Abend.
So, are there chaotic group flights? I don't know. If someone Whiskey Lima taxi left via Delta 1, hold short of runway 33.
Delta 1, hold short, 33, Lufthansa 1 is...
Yeah, it was always fantastic, I mean. We always cared for good spacing. So even if ATC came online, they got a good spacing to just let us in. And it was always funny to see if people were used to a little bit more traffic. So we even had incidents where, I mean, we were like 10 people, but we were all spaced like 3 minutes or something, which is like 15 miles or whatever, and they were totally out of scope what they will be able to do. It was interesting sometimes.
Hamburg Tower, moin, Delta Echo Tango Golf Alpha.
First Lufthansa 1 Whiskey Lima, cross runway 33, on the other side contact Hamburg Echo 121.705.
11705, Lufthansa 1 Whiskey Lima, let's chop.
Last station calling, please say again who was calling me.
Delta Echo Tango Golf Alpha, hello.
Delta Echo Tango Golf Alpha, Hamburg Tower, hello.
Delta Echo Tango Golf Alpha, Grumman AA5. We are from Hanover, 6 miles south of Tango 1 at 2,200 feet with information Echo for full stop landing.
Delta Echo Tango Golf Alpha, Roger, active runway 23 for landing, 33 for departure, QNH 1022, enter control zone via Tango routing.
Active runway 23 for landing and 33 for departure, QNH 1022 will enter the control zone via Tango route Delta Echo Tango Golf Alpha.
Just typing something to another controller, sorry. Oh, black. Today you have zero pre-planning and zero consistency. You have streamers like Fight you can fly along, and that's super fun and professional, and some other streamers where everything is chaotic. But there's nothing out there how it was here a few years ago. So with my pre-planning, when I just gave you the plan, what I was going to do, and you could fly along, yeah, okay. Sounds cool. And even for beginners, it was easier. You had a lot of planes in front, doing nearly the same stuff you have to do. Yeah, that's one thing. Yeah, that's one thing about the educational side in that case. Yeah, that's I totally get that. Of course. Ryanair 1 Yankee, Hamburg Tower, hello. Wind check 310 degrees, 10 knots, 1 departure ahead.
One departure ahead, Ryanair 1 Yankee.
Stream interrupted. Ooh. Looks good at me.
Delta Echo Tango Golf Alpha, Tango 1 at 1,100 feet.
Delta Echo Tango Golf Alpha, Roger. People are not calling me. Now they're holding at the holding point. Then they're tuning in the frequency. You need to tune in the tower frequency while you are rolling. Ryanair 7 Romeo Bravo, Hamburg Tower, hello. Liner runway 33. Waiting for him to line up so I can judge if he can make it or not. It's easy if they are lined up already and just need to be shoot out, but they can be so many delays while lining up. Iberia haven't even called me. Ryanair 7 Romeo Bravo, wind 310 degrees, 10 knots, runway 33, clear for immediate takeoff.
Clear immediate takeoff,
Ryanair 1 Yankee, expect late clearance.
Expecting late clearance, Ryanair 1 Yankee.
Yeah, nothing to worry. As soon as they're really rolling, that's the point which everything works at. Ryanair 1 Yankee wind 310 degrees, 10 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 23, Ryanair 1 Yankee.
Iberia 8642 on frequency.
Iberia 8642.
Iberia 8642, line up runway 33.
Line up runway 33, Iberia 8642.
Hamburg Tower, Lufthansa 26 Hotel, hello.
So 26 Hotel, Hamburg Tower, hello. Dum, 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 dum.
Delta Echo Tango Golf Alpha Tango 2 at 1,100 feet.
Delta Echo Tango Golf Alpha, join downwind runway 23.
Downwind runway 23. Delta Echo Tango Golf Alpha.
Ryanair 1 Yankee, vacated runway 23.
Hamburg.
Ja, Tower. Hinter Lufthansa Charlie Victor hätte ich gerne eine Lücke für VFA Landing.
So, dann lasse ich die Lücke selber ausfliegen. Jo.
Danke. Ryanair 1 Yankee Taxi by Delta 1, hold short of runway 33.
Delta 1 and hold short runway 33. Ryanair 1 Yankee.
Iberia 8642, wind 2, with correction 310 degrees, 10 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, bye bye.
Clear for takeoff, runway 33, Iberia 8642, bye bye.
Delta Golf Alpha, for your pre-planning, there's an Airbus A319 in 11 miles final, you will be number 2.
Number 2, Delta Echo Tango Golf Alpha.
Costa 26 Hotel, after departing Airbus A321 Neo, line up runway 33 behind.
Lining up on
Nein,
33
nein,
behind
nein.
Lufthansa 26 Hotel.
Die werden gleichzeitig da sein. Ne? Da er Landing ist, braucht er länger. Ja, 9. Delta Tango Alpha, make a right 360 south of threshold runway 23.
Right 360 at threshold runway 23, Delta Golf Alpha.
Negative south of threshold runway 23, please.
South of threshold 23, Delta Golf Alpha.
On the threshold would be a problem.
Tower, moin, Lufthansa Charlie Victor, ILS 3.
Say Charlie Victor, Hamburg Tower, hello, 1 departure at VFR traffic south of the field. Lufthansa 26 Hotel, wind 290 degrees, 11 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, bye-bye.
Clear for takeoff from runway 33 Lufthansa 26 Hotel, thank you, bye-bye.
Yep. Need to concentrate a little bit. Say Charlie Victor, wind 290 degrees, 11 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
23, clear to land, for Victor Victor.
Requesting to change frequency to 120540.
Yep, bye. Delta Golf Alpha, traffic now 5 miles final, 1,800 feet descending, Airbus A319 for landing.
Looking out, Delta Golf Alpha. Traffic inside, Delta Golf Alpha.
Delta Golf Alpha, after your 360, follow mentioned traffic as number 2 into final runway 23.
After mentioned traffic, follow final runway 23, Delta Golf Alpha.
Delta Golf Alpha, caution wake turbulence, and there's another airplane and dash 8 in 13 miles here in the gap of 9 miles.
Wake turbulences, roger, Delta Golf Alpha.
Ryanair 1 Yankee cross runway 33 on the other side, contact Hamburg apron 121.705, bye-bye.
And cross runway 33 and after that contacting 121.705.
So you now saw priority. Airwork is a lot more important than any taxi route. Axel 9513 Hamburg Tower, hello, with 2 arriving traffics in front of you. Luxair 90513, reduce to final approach speed.
Final approach speed, Luxair 90513.
Now I'm responsible for the separation. That's the problem if a tower gives speed.
Hamburg Tower, Delta Echo Zulu India Mike, moin.
Delta Echo Zulu India Mike, Hamburg Tower, hello, I'll call you back.
Hamburg Tower, Moin, Condor, 6 Alpha Lima, Bravo 5, short of 33.
No 6 Alpha Lima, Hamburg Tower, hello, line up runway 33.
Line up runway 33, Condor, 6 Alpha Lima.
So waiting for the airplane to vacate. Also, H Charlie Victor, expedite vacate.
Access vacate, H Charlie Victor.
Hamburg Tower, very good evening. Emirates 777 at holding on runway 33.
Emirates 777, Hamburg Tower, hello. So H Charlie Victor, taxi left, Delta 1, hold short of runway 33.
Delta 1, short 433, H Charlie Victor.
Delta Echo Tango Golf Alpha, long landing approved, wind 290 degrees, 11 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
Long landing approved, runway 23, clear to land, Delta Echo Tango Golf Alpha.
Working out nicely. Good pilot. So the long landing approved means he doesn't have to touch down as soon as possible, but can land on the runway cross or behind to get quickly off the runway at Delta 7, Delta 6. Under 6 Alpha Lima, wind 290 degrees, 11 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, bye-bye.
Cleared for takeoff on 33, Condor, 6 Alpha Lima, bye.
Martin, der vordere ist jetzt langsam, ne? Ist eine Dash. Emirates 777, line up runway 33.
Line up 33, Emirates 777.
Delta Golf Alpha, welcome to Hamburg. Taxi left via Delta 1 to Generation Parking. Stand of choice.
Taxiing to General Aviation Parking via Delta 1. Delta Echo Tango Golf Alpha. Dankeschön.
Yeah, Timu, you tell me. Is there a newbie on the apron or why are the end of the tower that late? I was wondering as well. Maybe needs a mentor session again. Just a fresh up. Lufthansa 8 Charlie Victor Cross Runway 33 on the other side. Contact Hamburg apron 121.705.
Cross 23 on the other side 11705. Charlie Victor, bye.
LGL was, what was it? Oh, Luxair 90513, wind 290 degrees, 11 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
Runway 23, clear to land, Luxair 90513.
Hello, Postal 463, ILS runway 23.
Postman 463, Hamburg Tower, hello. One arrival at. Yeah, I love flying the Dash 8 in X-Plane. Great airplane. There are crazy clips from me crashing with it, but it's a nice airplane. But not easy to fly it. Yep, and hovering and bumping. I all know about that. It's not easy to land that thing. Emirates 777, wind 290 degrees, 1 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, vorbei.
Runway 33, clear for takeoff, Emirates 777, bye-bye.
Delta Echo Zulu India Mike, Hamburg Tower.
Delta Echo Zulu India Mike.
Yep, you were requesting?
Delta Echo Zulu India Mike, ready to taxi IFR with information echo.
Delta India Mike, Roger, taxi to holding point runway 33 via Delta 9er. Intersection Delta 9er via Delta 1 and Delta 9er.
Taxiing to holding point Delta 9er via Delta 1 and Delta 9er, Delta Echo Zulu India Mike.
Luxair 90513, taxi via Golf, full short of runway 33.
Taxi Golf, full short runway 33, Luxair 90513.
Ja, Luxair kommt über Golf, requesting Golf Release. Man hört dich leider nicht. Roger.
Postman 463.
Postman 463, wind 290 degrees, 11 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
Runway 23, clear to land, Postman 463.
Always expect late clearance in Hamburg. Luxair 90513, cross runway 33. And on the other side, contact Hamburg apron 121.705.
Cross runway 33 on the other side, 121.705, Luxair 90513.
Always the wrong click spot here. Because the tech changes as soon as you make a mouse over. Can't get that into my head. Trigger, thank you. From an old streamer, I heard back in the days the second month is the hardest. So thank you for your second try month. Many thanks. Delta India Mike, report ready for departure.
Delta India Mike, ready for departure.
Delta India Mike, Roger. Wind 290 degrees, 11 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff. Bye bye.
Delta India Mike, runway 33, cleared for takeoff.
You're welcome. As always, greetings from Stuttgart. I really need to control in Stuttgart as well, really. I want to do the approach, just haven't really got the priority, not the time, more the priority to learn it. Learn the SOP and all that stuff. I don't want to be unprepared now. Postman 463, welcome to Hamburg. Taxi via Delta 1, hold short of Yankee 3.
Hold short of Saigon 3, Postman 463.
Yeah, left Delta 1, hold short of Yankee 3. Expect stand 901.
Expecting stand 901, Postman 463, thank you.
Tower, good evening, Beetle for Delta Mike, established on ILS 23.
Beeline for Delta Mike, Hamburg Tower, hello. Actually, wind 290 degrees, 11 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 23, Beetle for Delta Mike.
Postman 463, continue taxi to stand 901 via Yankee 3.
901 via Yankee 3, Postman 463.
That's not a postman. Something greenish. Cannot see it quite clearly. Not sure. Waiting. Hope there's no crater after my landing there. Then we need to do runway inspection, I guess. We will all watch. We will all watch. No worries.
Hamburg Tower, hello, easy 7 to Mike, Bravo 4, ready for departure.
Easy 7 to Mike, Hamburg Tower, hello. Line up runway 33, one arrival at.
Line up runway 23, easy 7 to Mike.
Everything is rolling. And already 9 o'clock in the evening, local time, wow. Already 2.5 hours of stream, wow. Didn't expect that. Easy evening today. Always something to do, but all within our traffic abilities. Nothing to worry about. And I can chat with you all the time, that's nice. Easy 7 to Mike, wind 290 degrees, 11 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, bye-bye.
Runway 23, clear for takeoff, easy 7 to Mike, bye-bye.
Hamburg Tower, North 56095, left to 3.
North 56095, Hamburg Tower, hello, one departure at. Beeline for Delta Mike, taxi via Delta 1, hold short of runway 33.
Delta 1, hold short, runway 33, Beeline for Delta Mike.
So, anything rolling? No, we've got a pushback and a taxi. Well, then I will wait. Oh yeah, actually 2 minutes until landing. Taxi and line up. Also roughly 2 minutes. Yeah, that doesn't work out. Nordfly 6095, wind 290 degrees, 1 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land, Nordfly 6095.
So you can get an easy lineup. That's the cool thing in Hamburg. I mean, you can always work with lineups and you don't have to use big gaps for it. I mean, control at an airport like Stuttgart or Bremen or somewhere with just one runway, you always need a gap between arrivals, which needs to be at least 6 miles. And then the pilot needs to be good in that case and quickly. So you can someone line up as soon as possible. And then as soon as the first landing airplane is behind the holding line, you get the takeoff clearance while someone else is already in the back of them trying to land. And yeah. We all don't have that in Hamburg because it's just crossing runways. Just need them behind the runway cross and the next one needs to be away for like 1.5 miles or something. But guys, why are people not calling the tower? They all hold at the holding line and then they call the tower. That's the wrong way. Easy 65 Juliet, Hamburg Tower, hello, line up runway 33.
Line up runway 33, Easy 65 Juliet.
Beeline 4 Delta Mike, cross runway 33 on the other side, contact Hamburg apron, 121.705, bye bye.
Cross runway 33 and contact 121.705. Beeline 4 Delta Mike, thank you.
Classic Hamburg carousel. One line up while one is crossing, while one is landing. Everything on the runway 33, top to bottom. That's pretty cool. So, in an event, you have that all the time. So, as soon as something is clear, the next one, then taxi, then line up, then takeoff, then already the next one crossing. Easy 65 Juliet, wind 290 degrees, 11 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, bye-bye.
Clear for takeoff, runway 33, Easy 65 Juliet, bye-bye.
I hope you see the system behind that. That's what we even try to teach our trainees. This is so efficient. You can always do some intermediate instructions while you observe your landing and takeoff clearances. Nordfly 6095, taxi left via Delta 1, hold short of runway 33.
Delta 1, hold short 33, Nordfly 6095.
I mean, Nordflies are locals in Hamburg, but I still give taxi clearance as soon as I see people slowing down on the runway. Why? Because I just want to be sure they keep on rolling. So there's no doubt to be holding in front of the holding line because you have no clearance, but you get a clearance. At least it's something vacate left via Delta 1, which means roll onto Delta 1. Already got a little bit of problems with my voice. Damn it. On fly 6095, cross runway 33, contact Hamburg Apron 121, decimal 705, bye-bye.
Cross runway 63 und 121.705. Danke für den Service. Tschüss, Nordfly 6095.
Let's see if the next one is calling in time, or will he hold at the holding line as well? Because me as a tower, if I do have the space, I just want to get them out while they're rolling. Not calling me.
Hamburg Tower, hello, Lufthansa 2081, holding short runway 33 on Bravo 4.
Lufthansa 2081, Hamburg Tower, hello, wind 300 degrees, 10 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, bye-bye.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 33, Lufthansa 2081, bye-bye.
In the descent, hey, okay. Call sign? Because if they hold once, I need to start rolling again. It always takes a lot more time than while you get the instruction while you're rolling. Always says that. Physics. Ah, Anna, yeah. Nippon, Gago. Yeah, expect stand. Do I already have a stand? Not yet. Let me see. Can I can get you one now. But expect 9R2, 9R3. Down here. Ooh, no gears. Hoverboarding. Wonder what simulator this guy is using, that it doesn't transmit the gear position. Might be an old simulator in that case. I don't know. Sometimes people will even still fly with Flight Sim Simulator 9 or X, so it's 10 or whatever. There are even some exotic flight simulators who can connect to Vatsim. Don't even remember the name. Next time.
Hamburg Tower, Lufthansa 035, with you holding short runway 33.
Lufthansa 035, Hamburg Tower, hello, line up runway 33.
Line up runway 33, Lufthansa 035.
Lufthansa 2081, mode Charlie, turn on your transponder, please.
Yeah, mode Charlie, Lufthansa 201.
Geo, no gear option. Ja. Brauchen wir eine Schaumlandung. So 2081, thank you. Contact Hamburg approach 120.540. Bye bye.
120.540. Bye bye.
Of course, it's 2 AMLUs. I can't do anything there. Always need to wait so much longer. Munich and Frankfurt. Yeah, well, that works out. But still need 5 miles. Not for wake, but for same sit. And if you're asking, wake would be a fail in the CPT. Same sit is not a fail, it's an SOP violation. So it's something you take into account for an overall picture, but it's not an instant fail of your controller practical test. Because, well, it's still allowed. Radar is 3 miles. Wake is 3 miles. So same sit is just SOPs. Lufthansa 035, wind 30 degrees, 10 knots runway 33, clear for takeoff. Bye-bye. Damn it. Why is it showing my little airplane? It's not even really online. It's a ghost plane. And always parking at stand 44 or something. At Bravo 1 down there. That's where my usual position is. And I even don't have to, because it's X-plane. I'm stupid. Because that's the one position I do have all my tower view positions in MS 2020. Because the Flight Sim 2020 doesn't have real cockpit view, outside view save points. I don't know how to explain that. You go in the outside view or drone view, you cannot save positions in the airport. So what I do is I exit the airplane in first person view and slowly move towards my fixed positions around the airplane for a tower view. Takes ages. Some points here in Hamburg took me like 20 minutes of walking, because it's just, even with the quick shift, it's taking ages because it's only the cockpit view I'm misusing there. So yeah, so that's why I need to, of course, park at the same position all the time, because it's relative to the position of my parking, not to the airport. But in X-plane 12, I can just get positions.
Go over to approach. Wait, give me a second.
This is 035 as stated in the ATC. Contact now, Hamburg approach 120.540. Bye bye.
Over to 120.05. Thank you. Lufthansa 035.
When passing 2,000 feet.
Tower, good evening. It's Catalan 1754 at Bravo 4 ready for departure.
Catalan 1754 Hamburg Tower. Hello. Wind 300 degrees, 10 knots, runway 33. Cleared for takeoff. Bye bye.
Runway 33, cleared for takeoff. Bye bye. Catalan 1754.
That's an easy one right now. Not much to do. Ew. And we've got a caution inbound. Let's see. It's not the end point. So, 50 more minutes to go until 10 o'clock, and I think this will be my end time as well, because I started very early. Yep. I'm not built anymore for 5-6 hour streams. Not that young anymore. I'm not fighting. Actually, I don't even know how old he is. Can't tell. So, is Lufthansa flying? I think he's trying to fly the Star. And Lufthansa 035 not calling. Needs to climb. Usually they're already 7080 or more at that point. Close one, but now they're separated. That's one of the points in Hamburg. A lot of crossing traffic. Because of the runway cross, you already also have a lot of crossing points in your departures and arrivals. That's what it is. And as we have a lot of south departures via Amlu, that's one of our most used routes, down to Frankfurt, Munich, everything south and all that stuff. They're all crossing the arrivals, which are coming from the southwest. Not that easy, but fun to do. Übrigens, 1301 Hamburg Tower, hello. Wind 30 degrees, 10 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff. Roger. Ja, setz ihn dahinter und lass Platz. Interesting. And he's not even turning. So, I just got information about the Lufthansa. We need to be careful. He's not doing what he's getting told.
Tower, hallöchen, on Nippon 295, and the localizer 23, keeping up 17025.
Nippon 295 Hamburg Tower, hello, wind 300 degrees, 10 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
23, clear to land on Nippon 295.
I think this was a switching error. I don't know.
Hamburg Tower, hello. This is EDDH 2265. We have flight levels at 300 and heading 260.
EDDH 3265, this is Hamburg Tower, wrong frequency. Bye bye. Yeah, nice one. Now he just turned someone else before him. That's cool. Sieht doch gut aus. Ja, lass ihn doch intercepten, meine Fresse. The DHL is calling me as Hamburg Tower. And which frequency should I call? I don't even know where it is. Flight level 300. Where? In Denmark? Here? At me? South? Contact your previous controller or the one frequency you got. But not Hamburg Tower. Ist der denn langsam, die Lufthansa? Let's see if he's still on the frequency. Wow. Es ist noch gar nicht 10 Uhr. Annapurna 2905, welcome to Hamburg. Taxi by Delta 1, hold short of Yankee 3.
Delta 1 short Yankee 3, Annapurna 2905.
Let's see a CB8. If you don't know it, you need to be able to fly your airplane after instructions. You need to fly speed, you need to fly a heading, you need to fly an approach, you need to fly an altitude. You need to answer on any instructions you get. And if you're not able to fly a star or a sit or an approach, it's too early for you to fly on Vatsim.
Target Euro 13 November 6 miles ILS.
Wings 13 November, Hamburg Tower, hello. Wind 300 degrees 10 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
23, clear to land, 013 November.
Hamburg East Tower. Ach, jetzt sehe ich es auch gerade. Warte. Ich habe Golf. Gerne. Machen wir Hotel, mal gucken, ob es ankommt. Jetzt hat bei mir geklingelt. Büb. Annapurna 295, taxi to stand 902 via Delta 1 and Yankee 3.
902 Delta 1 Yankee 3 Annapurna 295.
Mehr kann ich nicht. V8 ist. Klingelt auch immer. That was actually butter. Mach VHs auf. Okay, so now inbound. Still some outbounds, but usually at this time we get the inbound wave. And they are all coming too late. They're all coming at usually the end of our shift.
Tower, EZ402 holding short 33 at Bravo 3.
EZ402 Hamburg Tower, hello, line up runway 33.
Line up runway 33, EZ432.
There's Diana. Just saw the tail. EZ402, wind 300 degrees 10 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff. Bye bye.
Clear for takeoff, runway 33, goodbye, EZ402.
Eurings 13 November, taxi left via Delta 1, hold short of runway 33.
Left via Delta 1, hold short 33, Eurings 13 November.
Oh, someone spawned in at 903 Alpha. Yeah, just take the space you need. There you go. Look at that. Postman and Erben Nippon Cargo. Pretty nice. That's a cool picture. I'm a big fan. Hi. Greetings. Thanks for watching. So now our Hamburg train is trying to get them a little bit closer. Oder 379 Hamburg Tower, hello. Wind 300 degrees 10 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land from the 379.
A little bit early, but right now I don't see any taxi. So that's what I'm evaluating. If there's anyone already taxiing to the holding point, I will wait until the last moment. And yeah, as there are only pushbacks, this is more than enough for them to land. It's getting interesting now. Look at all the traffic in the right top corner.
And on 295 with question.
And on 295, go ahead.
Und zwar, ich wollte einfach mal fragen zu meinem Interesse, bin ich hier wirklich auf 902, weil ich habe hier mehrere Aussagen, dass ich auf mehreren verschiedenen Stands bin.
902 Alpha.
Na, okay, Roger, danke.
Aber jede Szenerie ist anders, das ist das Problem, da gab es auch Umstellungen.
Ja, mir wird hier 902 angezeigt und auf Elevator stehe ich hier auf 901 und auf Vatsim Radar stehe ich mal wieder auf einem anderen Stand. Ich wollte nur nachfragen.
Eurings 13 November, cross runway 33 on the other side, contact Hamburg apron 121.705, bye-bye.
Blocked.
Eurings 13 November, cross runway 33 on the other side, contact Hamburg apron 121.705.
Cross runway 33 on the other side, 121.705, Eurings 13 November.
That's 84 Lima on ALS runway 33.
That's 84 Lima Hamburg Tower, hello, number 2.
Hamburg Tower, hello, Lufthansa 34 Yankee, Bravo 4 ready for departure, runway 33.
Lufthansa 34 Yankee Hamburg Tower, hello, line up runway 33.
Line up runway 33, Lufthansa 34 Yankee.
These two will get a little bit close, but we'll see. This is a heavy, so it needs 5 miles. Looks good. Looks good. Martin, looks good. Still need to do some work. Need to look out for the arrival list. Need to look out for departures. Shooting them directly between that. Oh, event feeling here. Oh yeah, well, that's what it is. 10:30. 13 minutes before closing, as I usually. Skyflyer 6, Papa Hotel, Hamburg Tower, hello, number 3. Lufthansa 3 for Yankee, wind 300 degrees, 10 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, bye-bye.
Clear for takeoff, runway 22, Lufthansa is away. Und 379er, expedite vacate.
Expedite vacate via Delta 4.
Now it's getting close. Von der 379er, taxi left via Delta 1, hold short of runway 33.
Left via Delta 1, hold short of runway 33. Von der 379er.
Lufthansa 8 for Lima, proceeding traffic about to vacate, wind 300 degrees, 10 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 23, Lufthansa 8 for Lima.
Lufthansa 8 for Lima, expedite vacate.
Expedite vacating, 8 for Lima.
Means do not do slow braking. You need to do medium braking in Hamburg and get off. Ooh. Now you got a gap. They're all so fast. But sure. They should be already braking and leaving via Delta 7. Looking. Yeah, he's turning. Still need to wait. Skyflyer 6 Papa Hotel, wind 300 degrees, 10 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
Runway 23, clear to land, Skyflyer 6 Papa Hotel.
So 8 for Lima, taxi by Delta 1, hold short of runway 33.
Taxi by Delta 1, hold short of runway 33 from 8 for Lima.
Von der 379er, cross runway 33, contact Hamburg, apron 121, decimal 705.
Cross runway 33, Hamburg, apron 121, decimal 705.
Nice one. That's A340? Didn't even see it. Yeah, A340. Nice.
Power, Going 7 Tango, hello, established alles, runway 23.
Going 78 Tango, Hamburg Tower, hello, 1 departure at. Air Tui or something? I don't see it. It's a nice livery. It's not the real one, I guess, but still nice fit. I need the Wizz Air, come on. Skyflyer.
Servus, this is 6 Kilo Alpha, holding point Bravo 4, runway 33.
This is 6 Kilo Alpha, Hamburg Tower, hello, wind 300 degrees, 10 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 33, with 6 Kilo Alpha.
Skyflyer 6 Papa Hotel, taxi left via Delta 1, hold short of runway 33.
Left Delta 1, short of 33, Skyflyer 6 Hotel.
Looking nice. 5 miles intercept will be 3.5 miles on touchdown. Perfect. Because Martin has his controller practical test next week. And we hopefully have a nice new S3 controller. In Hamburg. Lufthansa 84 Lima, cross runway 33, contact Hamburg apron 121.705.
Cross runway 33, over to apron 12705, Lufthansa 84 Lima, thank you very much, have a great day.
Hearing 78 Tango, wind 300 degrees, 10 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
23, clear to land, hearing 78 Tango.
He's too fast.
Hamburg Tower, Ewings 1 Kilo Foxtrot on localizer, one-way 23 approach.
Ewings 1 Kilo Foxtrot, Hamburg Tower, hello. Skyflyer it was, huh? Skyflyer. It's also Sky Travel and some Sky anything else, I don't know. Skyflyer 6 Papa Hotel, cross runway 33. On the other side, contact Hamburg apron 121.705. Bye bye.
Crossing runway 33, other side apron 121.705, Skyflyer 6 Papa Hotel, bye bye.
Ewing 78 Tango, expedite vacate, please.
Expedite vacate, Ewing 78 Tango.
It's break hard. .1 miles. Wait. That's exactly the 3 miles. My fly 6815 Hamburg Tower, hello, number 2. Ego, I thought it was Boris, not iFly. Maybe similar characters. Ewings 1 Kilo Foxtrot, wind 300 degrees, 10 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
Runway 23, clear to land, Ewings 1 Kilo Foxtrot.
Ewings 78 Tango, taxi left via Delta 1, hold short of runway 33.
Left Delta 1, hold short, runway 33, Ewings 7 Tango.
Not stressful, but I need to concentrate.
Tower
Not
hello,
much
KLM
space.
5 Whiskey, we are also able for Bravo 3.
Negative, Bravo 3 is for transfer only. KLM 59 Whiskey via Bravo 4, line up runway 33.
Yeah, my fault, Bravo 4. KLM 59 Whiskey.
Would not have failed for inefficiency with this sequence? Nope, it was perfect, was fine. The one behind the heavy was a little bit close because of the speeds, because of the final speeds of the heavy, but he disconnected, so perfect spacing again. Always respect the heavies.
Tower Bonam, Post 1522 Heavy, ILS 23.
Postman 1522, Hamburg Tower, hello, number 3. Yeah, he's still lining up, so I need to wait until the next gap. It's quite close. Eurings 1 Kilo Foxtrot, left via Delta 1, hold short of runway 33.
Left via Delta 1, hold short, runway 33, Eurings 1 Kilo Foxtrot.
I fly 6815, wind 30 degrees 10 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
23, clear to land, I fly 6815.
Ja, kam rein, ja.
Hamburg Tower, good evening. Post on Forest for holding short runway 33.
First KLM 59er Whiskey, wind 300 degrees 10 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, vorbei.
Clear takeoff 33, KLM 59 Whiskey.
Postman 5484, Hamburg Tower, hello, line up runway 33.
Line up runway 33, Postman 484.
Yeah, no worries, still 1 minute away. The iFly needs hopefully just 1 minute to get off my lawn. iFly 6815, left via Delta 1, hold short of runway 33.
Left via Delta 1, hold short.
Paris, moin. Postman 1522, wind 300 degrees 10 knots, runway 23, clear to land. Look at that. They all just clear and now come same time. It's pretty cool. During 78 Tango, cross runway 33, contact Hamburg apron 121.705, vorbei.
Cross runway 33 and apron on 121.705 for your 7 Tango, danke, bye-bye.
Yeah, a lot going on.
Good evening, Beeline 3
Quite fun.
5 miles on runway 23.
Beeline 3 Tango X-ray, Hamburg Tower, hello, number 2. Waiting for him to cross. I gave the crossing because of the departure, which needs some spacing as well. I couldn't send him out before that. But
Hamburg Tower, American
should be working now.
5, runway 23, runway 33, loading shot, ready for takeoff.
American 225, Hamburg Tower, hello.
Ready for takeoff, American 225.
Yeah, hold position. Postman 484, wind 300 degrees 6 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, vorbei.
Clear for takeoff runway 33, Postman 484, bye-bye.
Postman 1522, taxi to stand 901 via Delta 1 and Yankee 3.
Stand 901 via Delta 1, Yankee 3, Post 152.
One postman in, one postman out. Sync for streaming. Mr. Zodiac, thanks for watching again. And so many months of support. So now the landing clearance is more important than the crossing. So that's going to be 1. Beeline 3 Tango X-ray, wind 300 degrees, 6 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 23, Beeline 3 Tango X-ray.
Ich würde gern pünktlich raus. Eurings 1 Kilo Foxtrot, cross runway 33. On the other side, contact Hamburg apron 121.705.
Cross runway 33 and contact 121.705. Eurings 1 Kilo Foxtrot, bye bye.
American 225, line up runway 33.
American 225, runway 33.
Sounds a little bit slow. Maybe he got some good shit.
Hamburg Tower, Tujet 2367, ILS 23.
Tujet 2367, Hamburg Tower, hello. One departure at. So, SOC4, EDDH, and I need 5 miles. Yeah, we do have that. American 225, wind 300 degrees, 6 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff. Bye-bye.
Wind 300 at 6 knots, clear for takeoff, runway 33, American 225.
Line 3 Tango X-ray, taxi left via Delta 1, hold short of runway 33.
Left on Delta 1, hold short, runway 23, line 3 Tango X-ray.
So I guess these are our last airplanes. Last 3 inbound. A350 driver, were you live yesterday? No, actually not. iFly 6815, cross runway 33, contact Hamburg apron 121.705.
Cross 33, apron 121.705, I've got the kill on fire.
Yep. Tujet 2367, wind 300 degrees, 6 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land, 23, Tujet 2367.
So, möchtet ihr da hochrutschen, Timo? Oder machst du auch so? Ja, wir gehen alle raus. Hamburg oder Tower? Nö, okay, dann machen wir einfach mal zu. Jo, heute mal on point. So, talking about closing on point today. Ah, the iFly is holding before the holding line, of course. Not so many people today. I'm really happy about that. Yeah. Radar contact. Yep, approved. Line 3 Tango X-ray, cross runway 33. Contact Hamburg apron 121.705. Bye bye.
Cross runway 33.
Ui.
Contact 121.705. Line 3 Tango X-ray. Bye bye.
They're usually flying to Hanover, not Hamburg. Ooh, I know that landing tactic.
EZ27 Papa Lima and establish runway 23.
EZ27 Papa Lima, Hamburg Tower, hello, number 2. I could have sworn I heard your voice in Hamburg Tower yesterday. No, actually. Unless I'm doing this without being really awake in my mind. Maybe I'm controlling while I'm sleeping or something. I don't know. But no. Actually, no. Tujet 2367, taxi left via Delta 1, hold short of runway 33.
Left Delta 1, holding short 33, Tujet 2367.
EZ27 Papa Lima, wind 300 degrees, 6 knots, runway 23, clear to land. Thank you. Luis.
EZ27 Papa Lima.
Hold short of runway 33.
That 3,000 feet with the ILS runway 23.
Number 356 Hotel Sierra, Hamburg Tower, hello, number 2.
We're number 2, thank you, 356 Hotel Sierra.
Newbie. Everyone started at some point.
Twitcher 2367, I missed Delta 1, can I take Foxtrot at Delta 1?
Jet 2367, yes. Taxi by Foxtrot and Delta 1 hold short of 133.
Foxtrot Delta 1, holding short 33, Twitcher 2367.
But nice inbound wave at the end. Look good. So Delta Foxtrot will be the last today, which is PISAS? No, PISAS is a point. A PC-12. Okay. So something like TBM. That's wrong. Easy 27 Papa Lima, welcome to Hamburg Taxi, left via Delta 1, hold short of Yankee 1.
Easy 27 Papa Lima, taxi via Delta 1 to hold short Yankee 1.
2 Jet 2367 cross runway 33, on the other side contact Hamburg apron 121.705.
Crossing 33, afterwards 21705, Twitcher 2367. Danke, schönen Abend, ciao, ciao.
I know that voice as well, I'm not sure. Yeah. Easy 27 Papa Lima, keep on moving, you're still on the runway.
Roger, Easy 27 Papa Lima.
Thank you. November 356 Hotel Sierra wind 300 degrees 6 knots runway 23 clear to land. And I'm
Go ahead,
not
23, 256 Hotel Sierra, thank you.
I'm not very friendly in that position. So if something like that happens, I'm very distinct. I'm very trying to push a little bit. I think the Easy doesn't know where Yankee 1 is. That's why he's not taxiing. Easy 27 Papa Lima now left Delta 1, just straight forward.
Straight forward to Delta 1, Easy 27 Papa Lima.
Niklas, good evening. Hi, was the postman 1522? I don't know which one it was. We had a lot of postmans, but hey. One postman in, one postman out. Ah, I see. Okay. Ah, you're still standing there. I see you. 9-1. I see. Yeah, that was a cool one. So, the place here was occupied with the Nippon Cargo and the postman, so she just taxied out while you were landing. And then got out while you landed. Is this a jet or something? Cessna 750, okay. It's a citation jet, isn't it? Still need to learn them. And still need to learn. Go ahead. Roger. Checking. Ne, geht doch.
Tower 356 Hotel Sierra is clear of 23 at Delta 6.
Number 356 Hotel Sierra, would you like generation parking or terminal?
General aviation, please, 356 Hotel Sierra.
Remember, Hotel Sierra, taxi left via Delta 1 to generation parking on your right side, state of choice.
Plus Delta 1 and German Aviation will be alright. 346 plus 0. Thank you so much. Good night. Delta,
There he is.
Yankee Golf, visual runway 23.
Delta Foxtrot Yankee, Yankee Golf, Hamburg Tower, hello, wind 30 degrees 6 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
23, clear to land, Delta Yankee Golf.
Ja, wollte gerade sagen. Und wenn er die nicht trifft, was dann? Ja, bei dem würde ich sonst warten. Ich schicke ihn dir mal rüber. Easy 27 Papa Lima, hold in front of the intersection. Contact Hamburg apron 121.705.
Easy 27 Papa Lima, contacting apron terminal 121.705.
And hold position now.
Holding position.
That was a close one. It was more progressive taxi than taxi road. Did people not learn how to vacate? No one learns that. You always learn that by, I guess, blame. The problem is, in MS 2024, if you do the career mode, you need to hold before the holding line on the runway to get the points. As soon as you taxi over the holding line, you get minus points. It's so stupid because it's just totally wrong. So we saw a wave of people who are doing this wrong again with the new career mode in 2024 when that came out. And before that, people just thought it's a holding line, so I hold before it. But it's getting better and better and better. It's one of my most watched shorts on YouTube. It's crazy. I think like 15,000 views or something. This is totally crazy. Who watched my short about this danger area thing. Wilderwood, thanks for flying. Cool. Delta Yankee Wolf, welcome to Hamburg. Taxi Generation Parking via Delta 1. Stand of choice.
Generation via Delta 1. Stand of choice. Delta Yankee Golf. Vielen Dank.
Hamburg Apron für Tau. So, there are now 3 departures. I will give them a takeoff onto Unicom. Hinter den 3 keine mehr.
Romeo ready for lineup.
Eurings 8 Echo Romeo Hamburg Tower, hello. Wind 30 degrees 6 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 23, Eurowings 8
Correct.
Echo Romeo.
Hamburg Tower, good day. Lufthansa 44 Hotel, holding short at Bravo 5.
So 44 Hotel Hamburg Tower, hello. So for you guys, I will just send them out. We're closing. Was a nice evening. Had a lot of fun. Hope to see you soon. And Torben, maybe with a group flight. We'll see in Discord. I will think about it, how I can happen this, because I don't want to do 1 or 2 and then break up again. I need a spot for that. So maybe on a Sunday. We will discuss it. Would be happy to do. But I don't want to be alone. That's most of the problem. At least the new member orientation test improved a lot. If you don't AI it. Yeah, people are AIing it, doing Discord, share screen, letting someone else do it and whatever. It's crazy, crazy shit. But yeah, anyway, guys, have fun. Lufthansa Hotel, lineup runway 33.
Runway 33, Lufthansa 44 Hotel.
And with
Tower,
that,
Eurowings 77 Alpha, holding short at Bravo 5.
Eurowings 77 Alpha Hamburg Tower, hello. Not sure if I can rate someone. Let me see. Ah. I know. Hinter der Euring 7 Alpha bin ich weg. Lufthansa for Hotel Wind 3006 knots, runway 233, clear for takeoff, bye-bye, and monitor Unicom 122.8.
Clear for takeoff, 33, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.